Hello, welcome back. Today's the 29th of September 2025. So much has happened in this past month, hasn't it? And I was just watching, waiting for things to play out, and I noticed that quite a few things from my September reading have actually panned out, and also a few of my other government readings, things are starting to take play now. I think that's the way to say it. So if you haven't already seen my previous government readings, please do check out my playlist. Right, okay, thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Your likes, shares, comments, subscribes, donations to my channel. Thank you so very much for supporting me. And even by being here, that's your way of supporting me. So thank you so much. Right, let's just see what's coming up for the next few weeks. So hold your breaths. I feel as though October is going to be quite a turbulent month. I know September energetically was rocky, but hold on to your hats for this month. But all will be well because I have here stars, divine guidance, and it's card number 33. Let's just pop that in the candlelight. Can you see the rainbow colours in that candlelight? If you could just imagine, please, the downloads that we're actually getting at the moment, and it's all these beautiful iridescent colors. Now, these little energy downloads we're getting are all helping us with our ascension, and they're all helping us to move forward into this next stage that we're going through. So I know people's frequencies have been a little bit low because that's just what the government does to us, isn't it? It's trying to keep us at a low frequency in the frequency of fear and dread and sorrow. But we're better than that. We've all got this little light within us, and we're keeping that bright, aren't we? Because we're under divine guidance here. Okay, card number 33. What a beautiful card to start the reading off with. Right, anything else, please, Spirit, that you'd like to say to us? Thank you so much. And I've got here yield, patience, and it's card number 3. There you go. We've got 333. I told you all will be well. I know it's hard to see through these dark curtains, but there is a glimmer of light coming through. Patience. Okay, there's some things going on in the background, and it's difficult to see when the governments are slapping this, and this on us, and you just think, what else are they going to do to us? Have patience. Okay, this sign is slightly hidden by the shrubbery there. Okay, so we can't quite see the whole picture, but very soon we will. So have patience. We've got divine guidance here. Right, thank you, Spirit. Is there anything else? I'm going to get a Metatron message. I feel the reading's going to be heavy, so let's just see what Metatron has to say. And they've given me 2 cards. Thank you so much. Firstly, I've got here, um, as above, so below. As above, so below. And it says heaven and earth. And it's card number 41, which to me breaks down to my 5. Okay, now 5's all about change. And with the change comes a little bit of chaos, because obviously nobody really likes change. So it's going to be a little bit conflict, okay, a little bit turbulent, but it's fine. As above, so below. And we've also got here Kundalini, untapped energy. And that's card number 35. Okay, so to me, that's my 8. Okay, that's my infinity. Escape. Okay, so it's important that we keep that connection as above, so below. Just bring it. If you're finding that you're struggling, just take some deep breaths. Just concentrate on that breath as a beam of light, literally coming through the crown of your head, and literally feel it coming all the way down your spine in spirals. And if you're filling up this pot behind your belly button of this light, just to keep yourself light. Okay, breathe in the light, take some deep breaths. Breathe in, hold, exhale. That will instantly calm you down, because we've got some stuff coming this way, our way, but we can do it because we're together and we're supporting each other. Right, let's just look, let's just see what's going on. Okay, and we're going to start the tarot, and we're going to ask, can you show me the general energy, please, Spirit, of what to expect in the next couple of weeks, the next few weeks ahead? What would you like to say to us, please, Spirit? Thank you so much. And there it is. And, as I was saying, we've got some turbulent times coming. Okay. It's important to hold the light because I've got here the Five of Swords. Now, they may be winning this little battle. Okay. With our freedom of speech, our sovereignty. They may feel as though they're winning, but they haven't won the war. Please remember, this is just a story, Jack and Ori. Okay. This is for entertainment purposes only. Now, they may feel that they're up front and we all have to submit and walk away in the background. There they are with these swords through our mind, through our heart, through our back. But these swords also represent words and our mind, the conflict that's going on in our mind. So they may feel as though they've got the upper hand. But with this card, this always shows me that the best is yet to come. And they may feel like they're winning right now, but long term, it's not going to happen. Anything else you'd like to say to us, please, Spirit? Anything else you'd like to say to us for the coming weeks? Thank you. And I've got here the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is tapping into your emotions, okay? Be in control of your emotions. Now, this is a message to all of us here. Just try not to act on impulse, okay? Try not to act with rage and anger. Because here, with this Seven of Swords, this is the deceit and the deception, okay, around us. This is somebody, organizations, governing bodies, literally robbing us of our last pennies in our pocket, okay, robbing of us of our thoughts and of our freedom. That's literally how it feels here with all of this mind control going on. But the King of Cups is asking you just to stay centered, stay calm, okay? Because my King of Cups is my little spiritual guru. He's my little Gandhi. Okay, it's just saying to you, just to keep that connection and just know that all will be well. Remembering that we have divine guidance here with the 333 and have patience. Two of Wands in reverse. Now, my Two of Wands is all about a choice and moving forwards, but it feels here where it's in reverse. It's like, we stood here, we've got some boundaries, but we know there's a whole wide world ahead of us. And we really want to go for this new beginning. We want the new to come in. We're sick and tired of being stuck. But with it being in reverse, it feels like the choice can't be made. It's being made for us here. Feels like it's being made for us. And with this Seven of Pentacles, this is a long-term plan in action. We're kind of feeling, is the juice worth the squeeze? What are we going to do? We're all going to be restricted. But it kind of feels here that don't worry, don't worry. This is going to be dealt with for us. And I'm going to clarify that. Can you clarify, please, Spirit? What would you like to say to us? Thank you. And I've got here battle warship. Anything else, please, Spirit? Anything else? And I've got submarine underwater. Yeah, well, it kind of feels that we're all submerged within our emotions, trying to get out of this deep water. Is this something like military coming in? I need to check this. Thank you so much. Warship, submarine, underwater. Energy weapon in reverse. Anything else you'd like to say, please, Spirit? Imprisoned, detained, and corrupt dealings. You know what? I think I know where this is going. I'm feeling that behind the scenes here, there's a bigger plan going on. There is a bigger plan coming along. Now, when I was saying about military help, check out the readings in my playlist, in my government playlist. It was like, are things getting into motion here regarding the corrupt dealings in prison detained? Are these leaders, these corrupt dealings now being dealt with, and we're not quite yet being told? Are these warships, submarines underwater, literally in motion now? Okay. Energy weapon in reverse to stop this huge corruption that's going on around the globe. We need to find out some more. And I'm going to ask this deck here. What would you like to say, please, Spirit? Thank you. Party. I don't know about you, but when I get invited to a party, I put on my dancing shoes and I have a jolly good time. So is that what we're going to be doing? Not that I get invited to parties very often, once in a blue moon. Thank you. And I've got here communication. So yes, yes, we're going to be hearing about this. And I've got here underwater in reverse. It's all coming out. It's all coming out in the open. Anything else, please, Spirit? Anything else you'd like to say? Anything? And I've got here murder suicide. Murder suicide. Is this regarding high profile people that we were led to believe were gone? Dismemberment. Are the pieces of the puzzle suddenly going to slot into place, breaking it down so that we can get the truth? Show me more, please, Spirit. Show me more. There you have it. When I was saying about this military that's working behind the scenes that we've not been told about yet, I've got the trapped, dismemberment, breaking it down. They're trapped. They're trapped. Have these corrupt leaders now been pushed into a corner by the military? I need to find out some more. Can you show me, please, Spirit? How are we going to feel? That's what I'll ask. How, as a collective, are we going to feel when this all surfaces? Thank you. When this all comes to the surface, underwater in reverse, when it actually comes to the surface and we can see what's been going on behind the scenes in order to bring us down, how are we going to feel as a collective? Thank you. Six of Pentacles. It's a gift from the universe. Finally, somebody's stepping in to help. Now, this card always represents to me a small lottery win or a person or an organization or something coming in as a gift to help. And I'm asking, how are we going to feel? Look at the little hands here coming up and reaching for the pennies. Thank you so much. We are going to feel blessed. Hard to see this now with all these things coming at us, but this is just an overall look at how we're going to feel. Now, I'm going to use this lovely deck here, and I'm going to ask, because I've stayed away from politics for the last few weeks. I've taken a break because it was important I kept myself in alignment with the higher frequencies. And I found that by looking at all of these corrupt dealings in my story, looking at all of these corrupt dealings in my story, that, it was pulling my frequency down. And I was aware that it's important that in order to help all of you, I need to absorb those beautiful light codes that are coming in so that I can help all of you. So I don't really know a lot of what's going on, but I know enough from my guides, and I trust in them to guide me to ask the right questions. So can you show me, please? I'd like to ask, and I've got here the Lovers, the Victory, and the Nine of Pentacles, and Spirit have just answered my question for me. With the Lovers here, this is kind of like the lighter version of my Devil card. We're chained to something that we believe in because we think it's good for us. It's the card of choice. Do we think positive and believe that help is coming? It's a sacrifice that needs to be made. And this, with this choice comes everything is going to be highlighted in the open here. Everything. This is my card of being seen. It's my card of winning and a victory. Up on that white horse there, waving the flag. Okay. So this is a victory coming in. And with this Nine of Pentacles, this is feeling strong. This is us feeling strong. It's us feeling grounded, rooted, and not codependent on anyone. We don't need all of this nonsense going on with this mind control. It's like suddenly we feel free and we feel strong. But we need to make this sacrifice, this choice first. Are we going to live in hope and believe this white horse is coming our way with the victory? Or are you going to kind of keep yourself low and still be worrying about all the little implications they're putting in place, which are going to be gone soon anyway, okay, with these governments and these leaders, the corrupt dealings? I'm going to consult my teeny weeny tiny whiny deck for my story. Is there anything else you'd like to say on this, please, Spirit? Thank you so much. Anything you'd like to say to people watching this reading? Story time. Thank you. And it's this one here. Thank you so much. And I've got here, just as I was saying, you have that choice. I've got healing, recovery, and alignment. Thank you, Spirit. So that's so important. You may feel I'm being fluffy. You may feel this is trivial, but it's not. Light your tea lights. Imagine that bright light inside you. I mean, look at the rainbow colors in there, as I said. Healing, recovery, and alignment. And with that, that's like refueling yourself. Refuel. When you go out in your car, in your vehicle, you put fuel in it to get you there. We need this too. We need light. We need to refuel ourselves with light. Stay in alignment because we've got some turbulent weeks ahead. But we're going to have a victory. Anything else you'd like to say, please, Spirit? Thank you so much. And there's one in here. And I've got here health issues. Now, they're wearing, that fell down the back of my cards there. Obviously didn't want to be seen. It says health issues. And it was a picture of a person in a mask. We've all been there. We've all been there 5 years or so ago. And it caused an awful lot of upset. So do not be surprised if it's suddenly sprung on us again that we're going to need to mask up and stay indoors. I'm going to get some more on that. I can't go scrambling around behind my other decks looking for that. Anything else you'd like to say, please, regarding that last card that you gave me? Thank you. And I've got here distraction. So they're literally trying to pull everything out the bag at the moment, okay, to distract us. Okay, they're going to throw this at you, throw that at you, throw that at you, all to hide these corrupt dealings in my story. So just see it what it is. Switch off the TV if the noise or the images are too loud. Stay in alignment, work on you, shut out the outside noise. Okay, it's all a distraction just to send you off track. But you know this. I'm going to get one more. It's not there. If you like my vibe, please remember to hit the like button, share and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And it does encourage me to continue. So thank you so much. And I've also got here struggle. That's the mental struggle. And remembering, it's just a distraction, okay, to keep your vibration low. Right. I'm going to put these away and I'm going to look at, for my story, digital ID. I've been inundated with requests. So I just want to see what will become of that. But the overall picture, I wasn't really felt that, I haven't really felt that it's something I've really needed to look at because I don't hold any fear. And looking at my previous readings, you can actually see that um, all will be well eventually. And they're putting us through I mean, you need to break an egg to make an omelette. So everything feels to be breaking down and going wrong. That's how it feels in this story of life that we're going through at the moment. But I personally don't feel any fear because I can see the bigger picture. Right. So let's just have a look, please, Spirit. Can you show me, please? Have do they have the potential, the leaders, for my story, entertainment purposes only, do they have the potential to really put this digital ID in place in the United Kingdom? Okay, it's Empress. Okay. Can you show me, will this go through? I'm going to be completely honest. I don't feel it will. Okay. I will get some clarifiers on this, but at the moment we've got the lovers again, that card of choice, the sacrifice, light and dark. Where are we going? And I've got some news here coming in from a female that we're going to be hearing soon regarding fraudulent activity, whether this is a female or whether this is somebody embodying a nurturing energy that really cares for mankind, humankind, that is going to reveal some fraudulent activity in relation to this. Three of Pentacles in reverse. People are not communicating regarding this. Things are falling apart behind the scenes regarding this idea, whether that be the communities that are saying, no, 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 we're not going to have this, or whether this be people within the governments that are all fighting each other regarding this. But either way, doesn't feel that this is coming through because I've got my King of Swords here and my Magician. King of Swords is a leader, somebody in authority, okay, with his sword of truth. With the Magician, this shows me that this person has power. This person has the power. This could be a public announcement to all of us exposing this fraud. And with the Two of Wands, it shows me that that idea is not going to work. Looks like we may be having a new global leadership of sorts, or is this somebody with a higher power saying, no, it's not going to happen. We're going to take you to better times. I need to clarify this. Can you clarify, Spirit, please? What's this fraudulent activity over here? What is this? And I've got here rumors behind their back. 1, 2, 3, 3 masks. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Rumors, is this where it starts? Look at the curtain there. Curtains being pulled back so we can see it for what it is. And I've got here, can't make this up, justice, law, legal trial. My goodness me. So we started off looking at overall, what's going to happen globally overall. And we have this military activity in my story. And on top of this, magician, higher power, authority, fell my justice. So do we need to be worrying about these digital ID, etc.? I don't feel we do. Remembering where we started here with divine guidance and just have patience. All is not clear yet. 333. Now, what is this Two of Wands? Can you clarify? And I've got here comfort zone. Suddenly, are we going to be feeling that we're sitting in our lovely cozy armchair with our little fleecy blankets, feeling held, feeling safe, feeling warm again? Anything else you'd like to say, please, Spirit? Thank you. And here I have it, feeling supported by our comfy little armchair when we felt that we were losing control of everything. Suddenly, we have a support system. So this looks good. Now, I'm going to get a message from our galactic friends, and that's another reading. I need to do another one. I've done a couple on our galactic friends. We may be seeing some more activity in the month of October 2025, but let's just have a little look. Can you show me, do you have any message for us, please, for the next few weeks? Thank you so much. Is there a message for us? Thank you so much. And as I was shuffling that, I was getting starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Wish I may, wish I might have the wish I make tonight. Interesting because I get songs, and that's what came. That little rhyme came to me. So remembering where we are, wish upon a star, because you never know. You could be heard, and if we're all doing it together, we're going to be shouting out our requests. And I've got here Guardian's Shield. And as I was saying, we're going to be shouting out our requests. Quiet your mind, seek truth and clarity. Guardian's Shield. You are protected and guarded. And this is coming from our galactic friends. So quiet your mind, make a little wish, call in your guides, concentrate on your breath, breathe in that light. All's going to be well. And I've also got here Warriors of Mars, battles for dominance. And that's what it is. So without us knowing, our light beings are helping. They're helping to extinguish our planet of all the darkness. And I've got here simultaneously unfolding all at the same time. And one of the cards fell on the floor. And I've got here Reality Weaver, Simulation, Awareness. So I'm going to get one more card and then I'm going to end the reading here. And I won't leave it so long next time. I'll be back very soon. But it's important that I keep myself in alignment. And I'm sure that you do understand this. Thank you. Anything else you'd like to say? Thank you so much. Anything else you'd like to say? Thank you, Spirit. And I've got here Sword of Light, Divine Protection, Cords Cut, and Breakthrough Energy. See, I told you it's all going to be fine. It's all going to be fine. And on that note, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you. Bye.